if I told you that one SUV could take you from a black-tie dinner to a mountain trail and look absolutely flawless doing both? That's not a fantasy. That's the 2026 Lexus GX 550. And today on Drive Insight, we're breaking down everything you need to know. The GX 550 sits in a very interesting spot in the luxury SUV market. It's not trying to be a soft, comfortable cruiser like the RX, and it's not trying to outmuscle the full-size LX. The GX lives right in the middle. A genuine, body-on-frame, go-anywhere machine wrapped in premium leather and loaded with technology. It's for the buyer who wants luxury on Monday and wants to disappear into the mountains on Saturday. And in 2026, Lexus hasn't reinvented it, because honestly, they didn't need to. Let's start with how it looks. The GX 550 has presence, real, undeniable turn heads in a parking lot presence. The boxy silhouette is deliberate, it's confident, upright, and unapologetically rugged. The front end is sharp, with Lexus's signature spindle grille sitting wide and low, flanked by slim LED headlights that give it a modern, almost aggressive face. From the side, the squared-off roofline and thick pillar design tell you exactly what this vehicle is built for. And from the rear, those stacked taillights and the wide stance make it look planted and purposeful. This isn't a vehicle that blends into traffic, it commands it. Step inside, and the GX 550 delivers exactly what you'd expect from Lexus, and then a little more. The cabin is genuinely impressive. Quality materials cover nearly every surface you touch. The layout is clean and driver-focused, and the attention to detail is the kind of thing you notice after the first week, not just on day one. Every single trim, starting from the base premium, gets a 14-inch Lexus interface touchscreen and a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard across the board. No digging through option packages to find the basics. They're just there, the way they should be. Lexus Safety System Plus 3.0 is also standard on every single GX, giving you pre-collision detection, adaptive cruise control with lane centering, emergency steering assist, and oncoming traffic alert. Safety shouldn't be optional, and Lexus agrees. Now, let's talk about what's under the hood, because this is where the GX 550 earns its name. Every single trim is powered by a twin-turbocharged V6, smooth, responsive, and more than capable of handling whatever you throw at it. Full-time four-wheel drive is standard on every model, not package, not an upgrade, standard. The Torsen limited slip locking center differential splits power evenly 50-50 between the front and rear axles. What that means in plain language is that this thing grips. In rain, in mud, on gravel, on pavement, the GX stays composed and confident. On the road, it drives with a refinement that punches well above what you'd expect from a ladder-frame SUV. It's not sporty, but it's never sluggish. It's that perfect luxury pace, unhurried, smooth, and thoroughly planted. Fuel economy comes in at 15 city, 21 highway, and 17 combined, which is reasonable for a vehicle of this size and capability. And speaking of capability, the off-road story is one of the best reasons to choose a GX over its rivals. The TNGA-F ladder frame platform, shared with the flagship LX, gives the GX a strong and rigid foundation that handles rough terrain without breaking a sweat. But the real headline for 2026 is on the Overtrail and Overtrail Plus grades. These two trims now come with a standard 1-inch suspension lift, pushing minimum ground clearance to 9.84 inches. That is serious trail-ready numbers right from the factory. Pair that with the Torsen differential, multiple terrain modes, and a locking rear differential, and you have a luxury SUV that can genuinely go places most of its competitors wouldn't dare attempt. So, which trim should you actually buy? Let's walk through them quickly. The Premium is your entry point at around $66,935, and it's honestly very well equipped. The Premium Plus adds a surround view monitor, heated second-row seats, and a hands-free power tailgate, worth the step up if you have a family. The luxury grade is where things get truly indulgent. Semi-aniline leather seats, 22-inch wheels, and massaging front seats. Yes, massaging seats. The Luxury Plus takes that even further with additional premium appointments. Then you have the Overtrail and Overtrail Plus, the adventure-ready grades with that suspension lift, extra underbody protection, and off-road tuned hardware. The lineup tops out at around $82,045, and across all 6 grades, the value proposition is strong. So, who is the 2026 Lexus GX 554? It's for the person who doesn't want to compromise, the parent who needs a capable, safe SUV but refuses to drive something boring, the adventurer who also appreciates a perfectly stitched interior and a smooth highway ride, and the buyer who wants a vehicle that holds its value, carries a reputation for reliability, and backs it up with a brand that has earned that trust over decades. Who might want to look elsewhere? If you prioritize pure on-road sportiness or you never plan to leave the pavement, there are more dynamically focused options in this price range. And if fuel economy is your top priority, a hybrid might suit you better. But if you want the full package, luxury, technology, capability, and character, the GX 550 delivers it without apology. That's the 2026 Lexus GX 550, and honestly, it's one of the most complete luxury SUVs on the market right now. This is Drive Insight, where we help you make smarter decisions behind the wheel. If you found this video useful, hit that like button. It genuinely helps us reach more people just like you. Subscribe to Drive Insight so you never miss a review, a breakdown, or a buying guide. And drop a comment below telling us which GX 550 you'd choose and why. We read every single one. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.